Right, okay, some of you want to know how, when you use Access and you've done this calculation here, which most of you've got, thanks to Ethan, I'm borrowing your database to demonstrate this particular one. You want that value there, which is just a temporary calculation that's on the form, to update and go into the total field, which a lot of you have got, okay? And the total field is linked to the order table here. Look, and they're all on 0 at the moment. So effectively what we want to do is automatically take this value here and pop it in that field there, which will then store it in the table, so you can do searches on it and you can put it on reports, etc. Okay, so to do that we're going to use a little bit of code, and I'm going to attach the code to a button. Now there are other ways to attach code to different objects, but a button is the easiest one to start with, and we'll look to manipulate it afterwards. So all we need to know before you get started is what the two objects are called. Okay, so this object here, when I click on it, is called text25. Now if you don't like that, you can go into all and you can change it to something that you want it to be called. So I'm going to call it order total, no spaces, really important. Okay, order total. There, save the form up here. This one on here is called total. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a button from my tools here, draw it on there. I'll sort all the naming of it out, etc. afterwards. Cancel. I don't want to run a wizard. So I'm going to attach a little piece of code to that very, very simple piece of code. So if you go into data on the properties, you make sure you've got the button selected. Okay, in case you've gone off it, you've got the property sheet you can open here. You can right click properties, okay, to get this open. And you want to go to the event tab, sorry. And you've got an event here, a couple that we're going to use, and we're going to write a piece of code to happen, an event to happen when we click command 27. So if you go to the little drop down, the little dot, sorry, next to the drop down menu here, the one on the far right, you'll get this choose builder, and you're going to go to code, and you'll see Visual Basic opening up. Okay, this is really simple. All you write is order total, okay, equals total, and push enter. Now that hasn't changed to anything there, so I've got this little suspicion I may have not done the naming update. So I'm just going to pop back, okay, and have a look what I did actually call this. I did call it order total. Oh, I didn't use caps, that's why. Okay, just to double check, so everything should be fine. So I'm going to go back into the code again here. I'm going to click on this. Or you can go to view code up here, and it should be there. So order. So when you click command 20, the button called command 27. Got it the wrong way around. Total equals order total. Okay. The value in total is going to equal the value in order total. So let's go and give that a whirl. See if we can get this to work. So we've got 2588 there. I'm going to click that. There you go. 2588. That is, it's order number 4. If you look in the table in here, we need to refresh it. On this one here, so I'm going to close it and reopen it. I didn't save them. I saved the form. My apologies. Didn't save on there. Okay, you need to do that, and you'll have the order total in there. Okay, now you can add more to this. You can make it a little bit sort of easier. The way I always sort of get around this, okay, back to design view here. What I do is, as a user interface, to make sure that the user would do that, I make this button the only way to exit the form. Okay, that's how the user should do it. So exit or close form, whatever you want to call it. If I go back up here, go back onto the view code on that there, and if I just add another one, okay, which is called do command dot close, okay, here, do command close, simple as that, little bit of VB there, okay. Close this, and we're gonna go back to the design view of this here. Let's go to a different one, different order. So we've got order number 7 now, 1078. If I click exit form, here, it won't do that next time. We see we've got our value now straight away updated in there. Have another go, contest again on these, go back to the order form, sorry, because I've closed it. So I'm going to open the order form again, and I'm going to go, let's just do this, let's do it this way around. Okay, let's try it, let's do an update here. Okay, oh, I don't want to add stock ID 10, I've already got that, my mistake. Quantity 1 in here. Okay, so we've got should have a different amount now, so 3,288 for this particular one. So if we exit the form, which we've just done, let's go and have a look at the order, 3,288. So it does a calculation and it closes a form. So have a little go at that. Okay.